They might feel awkward, you might be reluctant to try them, but they will help you grow your business. And isn't your business worth giving it a shot? Hey everyone, before we dive into a few sales training exercises that I like to use on a daily basis to help me improve my sales and to grow my business, do me a favor, give this video a like and hit the subscribe button. And while you're at it, ring the bell so that you're notified whenever we post a new video. So I'm Ian Campbell, I'm the CEO of Mission Suite. I've been in business myself for the past 20 years, and I've had to learn a few things about training myself to sell better, and I had to learn them all myself, and it was all through my own trial and error. It was a challenge to say the least, but I ended up wasting a lot of time and a lot of money in doing so. So here are a few of the main training exercises that I started doing on a regular basis, and they really helped me improve my sales. First, write everything down, and I mean everything. Write down your 30-second introduction. Write down all the things that make up your ideal client. Write down the things that you listen for when you're out prospecting. Write down the industries that make for great referral partners for you. Write down your objections. You kind of see where I'm going with this? If you write everything down, it's not only going to help you practice it, but ultimately remember it. And it's also going to help you refine it. See, everything from your introduction to the way that you respond to objections, these things should be refined regularly, and as you find different things that work as you go through your life and business, you're going to want to update that. Having it written down is going to give you something to reference and continually update as you find out what works and what doesn't. Second, record yourself. This is the awkward part. Very few people really like to see themselves on camera, but believe me when I tell you that this can make a huge impact on your performance. Record yourself in a mock sales conversation. Could be a friend, a spouse, an associate, whoever it might be, but then play it back for yourself a couple of times and see how you look when you're having a conversation. Maybe you've got a deadpan face. Maybe you need to smile more. Maybe your eyes are darting around, or maybe they're locked into one place for a really uncomfortably long time. I remember the first time that I did this, I realized that I never actually smiled, nor did I ever look at the person in the eye because I was too preoccupied trying to remember what I wanted to say. It's amazing what a smile and a steady gaze can do, I guess. So watch the recording, find something to work on, and then record yourself again. Then watch it again to figure out what you want to work on next. And here's a pro tip. Don't try to work on too much all at the same time. More often than not, you're just going to end up not improving anything anyway. Stick to one thing at a time. Maybe you want to smile more. Focus on that before moving on to trying to fix the next thing. Next, track your activity. This kind of goes back to my first point. Write down everything. Tracking your activities is going to help you figure out what you really need to be doing to get sales meetings and new sales. If you're cold calling, write down how many cold calls you make every day and how many qualified appointments you get from those efforts. If you're networking, track how many of what type of events you go to and how many qualified appointments you get out of each type of event. Maybe it's chamber, maybe it's firestorm, whatever that might be. But make sure you're specific here, because this is what's really going to help you manage your time and more effectively make sure you're spending time focusing on where your sales are really coming from. All right, before I get to my last point, I want to know, do you have any sales training exercises that you like to focus on? Let me know down in the comments what you like to do to keep yourself in top sales shape. And finally, find someone to hold you accountable. I cannot stress this enough. Find someone to go through this with. Selling is a tough game, and it's really easy to avoid some of this stuff, but doing things regularly is what's going to help you really grow. Find someone you can meet with regularly to report back on your activities, the results, and brainstorm how to get better. Salespeople who work for a company typically have this kind of accountability built into their management structure, but as a business owner, you're not going to have that, and it can be really easy to let it fall by the wayside. Don't let it. Find a business coach, find a sales trainer, find a mentor, find another friend in business who's doing the same thing that you are. Just find somebody that can hold you accountable. So there you have it, folks. If I had someone tell me to regularly focus on those 4 exercises a long time ago, I would have seen a lot more effective growth in my business a lot sooner than I did. So if you got something out of this video, do me a favor, give it a like, give it a share so that other people can see it. And of course, subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so that you're notified whenever we post new videos. All right, everybody, we'll see you next time.